right, Bobcat fans, we're here on deck with head coach Chris Watley. This segment sponsored by Roofmasters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Coach, man, we're now into district. We're a couple games into district this year. It seems like we just started the first tournament. Now we're here. What are you thinking about this year so far, Coach?
It's been fun, hasn't it?
Yeah, man, it's always a blast.
No, the kids are playing well. We're off to a good start right now. We're 3-0 in district, and we talk to the kids today and just keep taking care of ourselves. Can't worry about other people. Just take care of ourselves.
So here's what me and Mark have noticed: the bats have came alive. And the last couple of games we scored 8 runs a game per game average? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, we've scored some runs.
So is that what you'd hope for?
Yeah.
That they're coming right at the right time.
And a lot of it has to do with the teams that we played in these tournaments.
Right.
We saw some really good teams and some really good pitching, and I think it's gotten us to where we needed to be. And I think we're going to carry over and we're going to start swinging it.
So big win last night against Longview. Let's talk just a little bit about that ball game. First inning, it was kind of a back and forth. In the second inning, just blowed up on them.
Yeah, got on them. We told our kids just to keep fighting and win every inning. And, obviously I know we made you happy up there in the booth a couple times, laying down some bunts. It puts pressure on kids. So they got to field it and throw us out, and we got a bunch of guys that can run. So it makes it fun.
Oh, you're a man after my own heart. I mean, whenever we get Blake to third base, and all of a sudden we turn bunt, I'm excited. We got to run it first and third. We're bunting. That's the greatest thing. To me, it's just puts pressure on.
Even tried to bunt Ashton the next.
I was excited about that.
We could be up 15-0 and bunting, and
bunt.
he's happy.
Let's
We're
bunt.
gonna be down 15-0 and bunting, and he's happy.
No,
What coach is the next step for this team to build on to where they're at? What do they got to do?
Well, it's just, we're trying to tell you, there's still a lot that we got to clean up and a lot of stuff that we got to get better at. Like I said, the big thing we're telling these guys right now is don't be content, don't be satisfied. We can't go backwards. We got to every day we got to come to practice. We got to get better, and we just can't be content and be like, hey, we're doing okay. If we want to be a great team and we're going to play a while, we got to keep working, and we got to start executing, doing some of the little things, because there is going to be some games where they're 1-0, 2-1, 3-2 games, and usually the team that comes out on top of those is the one that does the little things right and gets a bunt down or fields a bunt and goes the right spot or does something on the bases properly and not get thrown out. It's just those are things that we're going to keep, getting on our kids about and just staying in a good mindset.
So you got Friday. We got Tyler coming in.
Tyler on Friday.
And historically, they haven't been a good team.
Correct.
And how do you coach up a game like that, knowing what you're fixing to have to face?
Right. So we talked today during the period, and the biggest thing we said is we can't worry about the other team. All we got to do is worry about the Bobcats, worry about what we got to take care of, and if we take care of ourselves, more times than not, we're going to be okay.
Right.
So no matter who we play, no matter it doesn't matter to us. We got to take care of ourselves on the mound, at the plate. If we do those things, we're going to be pretty tough. But if we don't, then we're going to let teams give them life, and that's the last thing we want to do is give anybody life around here. So we try to take it to them.
Do you feel like, Coach, that your pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together where you want them?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere you're still, I don't want exact positions, anything
No.
like that, but do you feel like you're still looking in some spots, or do you think you have it kind of where you want them? Now you just got to progress.
Some of the spots we know who's going to be there most of the time, right? And then there's a few other spots, and we let these guys go every day in practice, so we're evaluating, good BP, good. Those are the start. Guys want to get in the lineup. As you can see, we've had a different lineup every single game for the last 10 games. It's somebody different getting an opportunity, and I try to tell the guys, I'm not trying to put pressure on nobody. Go out there and play. If you're not going to get pulled, go show them what you got, and you hit the ball, you stay in the lineup.
well, like last night, you got a nice lead on him. He was able to put some extra guys in, give them a chance to go. And do you say, hey, here's your opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's go get it.
And that's also a big thing. I try to talk to those guys that are our everyday players. Like, I put a lot of pressure on them because if they do well, it gives me the opportunity to get some other guys some opportunities. And if they don't play well, then it kind of hurts everybody in the same aspect of that. But so I try to put it on them as well, and they've done great. Not much to complain about right now with these guys. They're having fun. which is a big thing. I want everybody to have fun in our program, and winning is fun.
I know you're big on the teaching side of baseball, but I also know that probably comes from growing up in a baseball household.
Yeah.
Do you ever, after a game, because your brother coaching with you, your dad, former baseball coach forever, do y'all ever like have any kind of disagreements afterwards about a call you made or a play you did? Do y'all get into it on the way home?
We never really. Now we do talk. We talk every. Obviously my brother and I, we talk every hour.
Right.
But my dad is always the first one to call us. We always talk every night after games, and he's starting to show up a lot more, which is good. I like seeing him around here. Disagreement, we never really get after it. For instance, there was a play last night where my brother and I kind of disagreed on something that happened on the bases, but I clapped my hands and said, "It's over with. Let's go. We got to pick it up. Can't worry about it now. It's over with, and we'll get better the next day." But no, it's kind of like brothers. We're on sync on a lot of stuff, so it's fun.
So if you ever run into any problems and you get a little argument or you don't have any questions, me and Mark are available.
Okay.
No problem. Just call us. We'll tell you what you did wrong.
I don't know who called the bunt before it happened. It wasn't even the bunt happy guy. We figure you got your earpiece in, listen to us up there. It works out well.
Honestly, I'm no lie here. Whenever I call bunt, I kind of look up there. I'm like, here we go.
What's been the hardest part, Coach? And we'll end it with this. Not hard. What's been, we'll say, the funnest part about being the guy that kind of gets to be on the side, everybody's best friend, to being the guy that fills out the lineup and has to. What's been the funnest part about that this year?
The best part about my job is coming to work, and like my success and where I get excitement is watching the joy of them. Like last night, seeing how excited they get for a win or how excited they get for a teammate doing something good. Like that's where I get my joy. I like watching. That's what gets me in a good mood every day. Like come and watch them guys play and pick each other up, and
That's awesome.
that just means that we're doing the right things here, and that these kids genuinely care about being there, and they care about being in that locker room with one another, and that's when we got a good team going, and it's fun. You've seen some teams that they don't like being around each other, and
Right.
you can
Saw
see
that
it
last night.
You can see it on the field, but I think for now our kids competitive. Yeah, they're competitive, and they'll get after each other. But at the end of the day, I think they love each other and care each other, and it's a fun atmosphere to be around.
Well, Coach, thank you for joining us. Fans at home, thank y'all. On deck with head coach Chris Wiley. We'll see you next time.